Hey guys, it's Scott here and welcome to this episode of Welcome to FIFA 14. So, in this one we are going to be looking at the Virtual Pro customization that you can do in the game, ready for your online Pro Club sessions, and also looking at the accomplishments for your Virtual Pro, and also what you can buy from the EA Sports catalogue to improve your Virtual Pro. So, we're going to start off with the customization because I know a lot of people are very interested in this. So, there are 6 main tabs: information, appearance, position, physical, accessories, and traits. So we're going to start off with information. So this is just your standard stuff: your first name, your surname, your known as, which is what will come up when you score. Whatever you put in known as is what will come up. So you've also got commentary names, so you can change this. So you can make the commentators say something like El Bogdadley when you score, so that's pretty awesome. What else could you have? You can have so many different things. There's so many random names. Gazola, there you go. So yeah, there's a lot of commentary names you can choose from, and also what name you want on your kits. The team will change once you join a pro club or a team in career mode, I believe. You've got your kit number, your nationality, and your birthday. So, that is it for the information tab. Let's get on to appearance. So, if you go on the EA website, you can use a picture of yourself or someone else and use it as a game face, and it will sort of use it and put it onto a FIFA character. You can then download that game face and toggle it on and off. Now, I've not got one to download, but if you did, you could press that and then you could toggle it using the use game face option right there. So, let's get on to the actual appearance. There is a lot here, so I'm just going to go through it all one by one. So in the hair section, you have got 4 categories. Let's go through the hair length. Now, there are a lot of hairstyles, so I'm just going to sort of slowly go through all of these and show you every hairstyle there is in the game. So these are all the afro hairstyles, including the giant afro right there. You also got very short, which is basically bald or very, very nearly bald. You've got short hair, which there's quite a lot of these, so we'll just go through these all one by one. So basically, with all these hairstyles, you can create any person really, with all the facial features as well that you can use to customize your player. You could probably recreate most players, unless they have that one feature that just obviously wouldn't be in customization because it is so unique. So like scars or something like that make a player stand out. You wouldn't be able to have that, but if you want to just create someone, then chances are you can probably do it using all of the customization. Now, there's a lot of hairstyles, so if your hairstyle that you want isn't on here, then it must be some weird, out of the ordinary thing, because they have so many on here. It's ridiculous how many there are. So we go into the final one here with long hairstyles. So if you want to be like a Zlatan or a Cavani or Puyol, then this is where you want to come. So these are the final hairstyles that there are. Like I said, there are loads. So good luck finding a hairstyle that is pretty common that isn't on this game. So that is the hair length. You can then change the hair color. These are the standard ones, and you can also unlock blue, green, and is that white hair? Yeah, blue, green, and white hair you can also unlock by doing accomplishments, which we'll get onto later. You can also choose some facial hair. So these are the things that you can have right here. There's not many, but there's enough, and you can also change the color of that facial hair, which will also change the color of your eyebrows that you can see right there are changing. You can definitely tell the difference there. It looks like they've disappeared, but yeah, you can change the eyebrow color as well. So that's it for hair. We then move on to eyes. Now the rest of the appearance are pretty similar. It's just moving the facial features around. So yeah, I'm just going to make my guy look a little bit odd, because you can do so much on this that it just makes them look really quite odd. So using the left and the right stick, you can create different sort of looking features. So those are the eye shapes. You can go onto the eye details, and you can make like one open a little bit more than the other. You can make them so they're sort of closed. I'm just going to leave that sort of in the middle. You can also make your eyes sort of stick in or stick out. So we're gonna have ours as far in as possible. I think that looks good. Then we're gonna go with eye detail too. You can choose how big like your eyelids are. So basically, how open are your eyes gonna be? I'm gonna have them wide and wide. So he's got pretty big eyes. You can then change the eye color. So whatever you want here. I'm just going to stick with the standard. We're going to go with complexion now. I'm not going to change this, but this is how you change your skin tone or complexion, whatever you want to call it. Next, we go on to the eyebrows. Now you can change the eyebrow placement. You can have them high or you can have them low. I'm going to have them low. You can also have them sticking in or out. So we're going to have ours sticking out because why not? Then you can change the brow shape, so you can have them up, you can have them down, you can have them narrow, or you can have them wide. So I think we're going to have them down and narrow, and then you can change the thickness to thick or thin. We're going to have thick eyebrows. There we go. So that is that for the brows. Then we go on to ears. You can change the placement of in or out. So we're going to have out. You can change if you have an earlobe or no earlobe. We're going to have one. Why not? Why wouldn't you have one? So we then go on to nose placement. So you can change this around as much as you want. I think what we're going to have is a wide and low nose. Yeah, and then the tip and width, you can change this as well. So I think we're going to have this. I think we're going to have that high and narrow. There we go. So there's that. You then go onto the nose style. You can have it bent left or right. I think we're just going to keep that in the middle for that one. We're then going to go to nose profile. You can change basically how far it sticks out or in. And I think we're going to go with that. And then you can change how big the tip is. Lol. So yeah, you can change how big you want the nose to be. So that's a pretty funky nose we've got going on right there, but we're going to keep that. Then nostrils, you can have these wide and high, or low and narrow. I'm going to have mine, going to have it low and wide. Then we go into nostril detail, you can have that wide or narrow, so I think we're going to have that. Doesn't make much difference. I'm going to have it as wide. Next we go on to the cheeks, so you can change the cheekbone position, so high or low, and you can have it large or small. So I think we're going to have it, high and wide. Yep, there we go. High and large, whatever. Then you go into the cheek style, and you can have them full or narrow. So the best way to see this is by doing this. You can see that he gets a little bit chubbier. So we're going to have it as narrow because then his face makes even less sense than it already does. We then go into mouth. You can change the mouth position, so you can have it high and wide, high and narrow, low and wide. So I think we're going to have it high and wide. Then you can change if you have an over or an underbite. You can also do if the mouth sticks out or in. So I think we're going to have it in. We're going to have it in, and we're not going to have an over or underbite. Then you can change the lips. You can have if they're straight, if they're curved, if they're thick or thin. I think what we're going to do is have... How much difference does this actually make? I think we're going to have really thin, straight lips, okay? And we're going to do exactly the same on the bottom one, because look at that mouth. That is an attractive guy. So lip style now, you can change whether your guy is sort of happy or if he's sad. You can change it so he's tilted to the left or the right. We're going to have sad and tilted to the left. Why not? So he's looking pretty good so far. We go on to jaw. You can now change the where the jaw goes. So or where it goes, width or position. So I think we're going to have it like that. Oops. And you can also change whether it's full or defined. So we're going to have full. Now the chin. You can also change where... Oh, this is probably the better way to show you off. So there you go. You can sort of change the chin. So I think we're going to have short and pointy, and then we're going to have it protruding out. So our guy looks pretty good. I'm actually just going to go and change his hair. So let's see what we can have here. I think, yeah, that looks pretty good. He looks great. So we're then going to change his hair color to this. We're going to put a beard on him, because then he looks just incredible with this. So we're going to have that. Then we're going to have oh my god, we're going to have that actually. We're not going to have any the facial hair, but we're going to have that hair color. And can we have this as bright as possible? No? Well, okay, we'll just keep that one. So this is it for the appearance tab. You can see how you change your guy and how you can change his face and his eyes and his ears and his nose and his mouth and his hair, his eyebrows, his jaw, his chin, all of that stuff. So we've created a great looking guy right there. So let's go on to the next tab and we go to position. So you can see that you can change your position between defender, midfielder, or forward. Once you're, oh, and also goalkeeper. Once you're in these, you can change the roles. So in defender, you've got centre, left, or right. In midfield, you've got CDM, centre attacking mid, left or right. Up front, you've got centre, left, or right. So if you do change your role, you can then change the playing style as well, and you can see how the stats change depending on your playing style. Also, you get different playing styles depending on what position you're playing. So if we go CDM, we get ball winner, box to box, and playmaker, whereas centre attacking mid, playmaker, ball winner, and box to box. That may actually have been exactly the same, so never mind. But if you go left to left, you get box to box and winger, whereas if you go up front, I'm not sure these change anything, but you get target man, creator, and finisher, and you can also be a goalkeeper with traditional or acrobatic stats. So we're going to stay as a centre attacking mid, as a playmaker. Next, we go into the physical tab, and here you can change your height and your weight, and you can see how the stats change depending on how tall or small you are. You can see there's a big change in speed. If you're smaller, you are faster. If you're taller, then you're obviously going to be stronger and have better... yeah, basically you're going to be stronger. So that is how your stats change as you change height. You can see the same with the weight, so you can make him stocky, you can make him big or lean, whatever you want. So you can see how the stats change with that as well. You can also change which foots your player prefers. So let's go on to the accessories now. Unfortunately, on this one, you have to unlock basically everything. So the only thing I've got is select boots, but I'll go through everything else as well. So ankle tape, you can put some ankle tape on your player if you want, and you can also choose the colour. You can choose if your top in your waist is tucked in or untucked. You can also have an Under Armour shirt, if I believe that's what they're called, Under Armour shirts. You can change your sleeves to short, long, or the undershirt. You can have that as well. You can have gloves, and you can choose the glove colour. You can have like sweatbands and stuff on your left and right wrists, and you can choose the colour of those. And you can change the sock height from high to normal to low. But all these have to be unlocked by doing the accomplishments, which I'll show you once we've done this part. So I'll go through all of the boots, and some of these actually look very nice in this game. So for once, I think I may actually change the boots of my player, because I never normally do, but some of these look pretty nice. So like some of the Nike or the Adidas, some of the Adidas definitely look nice. So I will probably be changing my boots, but these are all of them right here. I know a lot of people are big fans of all the boots on pro clubs, so I thought I would go through all of these, and especially compared to look, these are the default. I'm definitely changing them. So yeah, some people are massive fans of the boots you can get in this game, so I thought I would go through all of those as well. And we're getting to the end right now, I believe. There we go. So we've got one final thing, which is, let me just confirm that, we go to traits. So you have to unlock all of these by doing accomplishments, but I'll go through all of them. So you can select up to 5 traits. That's how it's been in the last few years. I don't think it will have changed. I may be wrong though. Unless people have played pro clubs a lot, then they probably won't have even unlocked 5. So this is how it starts off. You have to unlock them by doing accomplishments, which, like I said, I'll show you after this. But you've got long throwing, which is, well, you can do a long throw-in. Say if you're taking it from the sideline, you can probably reach the just past the edge of the box, I would say, and just get it into the box. Second wind. In the second half, I believe, or it may be a little bit later in the second half, you get more stamina, so you get a boost of stamina back. Acrobatic clearance, if you're a defender, then you'll be more likely to do sort of like overhead kick clearances and stuff like that. Early crosser, your early crosses will be a lot better than normal. Finesse shot, your finesses will be better than normal. Outside the foot shot, you're more likely to do outside the boot shots instead of weak foot shots. Power header means you can drill those headers right into the back of the net. Giant throwing, this is similar to long throwing, but if you're at the sideline, you can throw this to the penalty spot. It's a massive, massive throw-in. Swerve pass, this means that when you do like a lob through ball, the ball may swerve in the air and do stuff like that. You've also got power free kick, so you can drill a free kick. It's pretty awesome. Stutter penalty, you can do a little stutter in your run-up. Skill dribbling means you can do fancier dribbling, and it stays tighted to you as well. Fancy passes, you can do like 360 passes and stuff by holding RB when pressing A. Fancy flicks is similar. When they do like little flicks and passes off, they can do nice little turns and that kind of thing with fancy flicks. So like a Burkamp flick, for example, wouldn't be possible without having that trait. Next, bicycle kicks. Your player is more likely to do bicycle kicks when prompted. Diving header, more likely to do diving headers, and they are better. Driven pass means you can do long lobbed balls that are sort of driven quite low. Goalkeeper up for corners. These are the goalkeeper traits. You can come up for corners if you want. You can have a really long throw. You can do flat kicks so they stay quite low across the floor as well. So those are the traits. And that is it for the customization of the Virtual Pro. Let's get on to the accomplishments, because I know a lot of people will be interested in that. So your basic attributes you can see right there on the right hand side. You can see I've got 0% progress because I've got no accomplishments. So there are 9 categories right here, and you unlock different things by doing different accomplishments. So let's go through them, shall we? First up is ball skills. So increasing your ball skills will help you take on the opposition and create chances with style. So you can see on the right hand side, ball control, curve, dribbling and skill moves are the things that can be improved by doing accomplishments in this category. There are 303 accomplishments overall, but in this category it looks like there are 25. So you've got all of these. I'll just quickly go through these. You can pause the video and pause on each of these if you want, but I'm not going to go through them all because, like I said, there are over 300. So basically doing passes, fake shots in the box, crossing the play, and beating players with skill are how you're going to get your ball skills up. Next, we go on to defending. So there are 20 in this one. You can increase your marking, sliding, tackle, and your standing tackle. And you can see exactly how you do these by looking at the rewards at the bottom of the screen here. So once again, I'll just scroll through these. Most of them are basically doing a lot of tackles or blocks or getting a good tackle accuracy percentage at the end of the game. So that is tackling and defense. Next we go on to mental. So this will increase your aggression, attacking positioning, interceptions, and your vision. So you can see these are a little bit different. You've got to do a few different things on this one. So this is how you get all of these accomplishments. Now, let's just say, for example, you get one that is attacking positioning +1. That will add on, so you can see I've got default 73 on the right hand side. If I get that accomplishment, it will be complete and I will go up to 74. You can then get other accomplishments to boost that stat, but you cannot get the same one over and over again. So that is mental. Let's go on to passing. This will increase your crossing, long passing, and short passing. Right here, most of these are just passes and assists right here. You can see how to get them by looking at the unlock reward and what you actually get for doing it. So most of them will be, you'll get a +1 increase to certain stats, but some of them, not sure if there's any in this category. Looks like there's not, but let's say if we go onto physical, there's a lot you can increase here. So acceleration, agility, balance, jumping, reaction, sprint speed, and stamina. So some of them, I wouldn't be surprised if there aren't any in this category either, but some of them, most of them look like they're +1 additions to your stats, but you can get more than that. You can get like +2 or +3, even +4, but there's a jumping +2 you can see right there. So there'll be sort of stages. So let's say you win 10 headers, that may get you jumping +1. If you win 50 headers, that may get you jumping +2, like you can see there, 70 headers. So yeah, there's tiers, and as you get through the tiers, then you will unlock better boosts for your Virtual Pro. So these are all of the physical ones. There are a lot, as you can see right here. I'm guessing there's going to be 60. No, there's going to be 61. So there you go. There are 61 physical ones. Let's go on to shooting. So these will obviously increase your finishing, free kick accuracy, heading accuracy, long shots, penalties, shot power, and volleys. So there are going to be a lot from these ones as well, and these are mostly got by doing goals from different positions and in different ways. So scoring free kicks, scoring from outside the box, scoring penalties, scoring headers, diving headers, stuff like that, and just goals. A lot of them are just scoring a certain amount of goals will get you an accomplishment. So each oh yeah, there you go. So there are 55 in that one. And also, There are goalkeeper ones as well, so this will increase your goalkeeper stats. So you get these by playing as a goalkeeper. You can see all of these right here, so you can increase your goalkeeper stats and make him as good as some of the top goalies in the game. And I should say, once you get 100% accomplishments on your player, he will become about a 90 rated. That's what he became on FIFA 13. It seems like they've toned them down a bit, so he may not be 90, but he may be somewhere around there. So we go on to this one, which is traits and celebrations. So these just unlock certain things. So they unlock celebrations and new traits for your player. So you can see how you get these. Like, for example, complete 2 passing accomplishments will get you an early crossing trait. So to unlock those traits that I showed you before, you have to complete a certain amount of accomplishments in each category to unlock that certain trait. So that's how you unlock the traits. And the final one, how you unlock kit and appearance, which is the stuff that I showed you before, the ankle tape, your high sock length, your untucked shirt, stuff like this. So you can see this is all the stuff that you can unlock, and it tells you how to do it as well. So you can also unlock hairstyles by doing the same thing, and goalkeeper helmets, stuff like that. So that is what this is for, and yeah, afro hairstyles are the last one you get for completing 85% of all accomplishments. So those are all the accomplishments you can get for your Virtual Pro. I showed you everything that you can customize with your Virtual Pro. Now let me go to the last thing, which is the football club, and I will show you what you can get in the catalog for your online Virtual Pro. So let's change this to online, and let's go to the level 1, and we'll see what we get. So online Pro, you can buy little boosts, and you can see from the description right there, apply a +1 boost to your ball skills attribute for your online Pro. So this will automatically be applied once you buy it, and you can buy a lot of these. So it's normally +1 at a time, so you can see online Pro passing boost, you've got defending boost. There are a lot, as you can see from here. Online Pro boost bundle, now this is new, applies a +1 to all of your attributes, so ball skills, defense, goalkeeper, mental, passing, physical, and shooting. So that is new, and that is pretty awesome as well. So you can see that there are a lot you can actually buy for your guy. It looks like they are all +1. There's another boost bundle. You can actually buy traits as well. I did not know that was available, but that's quite cool. You can buy the traits instead of having to unlock them, so that's how you can get them as well. I believe these are all going to be just +1. Yep, it looks like they're all going to be +1. Let's go right to the bottom, and high socks accessory, so you can buy some of the accessories as well. So that is everything to do with your Virtual Pro. You can buy upgrades for him using the in-game FIFA sort of credits, and you can also customize your Virtual Pro by many means, like I showed you in this. And you can also get accomplishments and complete them by playing games and doing certain things within the game to increase your stats. So I hope this has helped, and I hope you have enjoyed this look at the Virtual Pro customization, their accomplishments, and what you can buy for them from the catalog. So if you're new around here and you like this sort of style of video where I'm showing off parts of the game, then make sure to subscribe. This series, Welcome to FIFA 14, is something I'm definitely going to keep up. I've also got a couple of other series in the works, and one that is currently ongoing in Ultimate Team. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, and thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.